Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2's podcast of Serenville Stories Invisible. You are joined with me, Tia, you know me. We've got Ali Goodell as the voice of Hannah Park.
Yeah.
We've got Easy Mac, the voice of Julian Jacobs and Neon Moon.
Hello, that's me.
We've got the rich voices as Principal Spector, Sean Harrington, and Mr. Park.
Wow.
Hello.
We've got Kyle Richardson-Nickel as the voice of Mr. Zimmerman.
Yo, what's good, dudes?
And we have Detective Magnotta as the voice of Vince Magnotta.
Hello there.
My first question for you all, thought it would be a fun one to just kind of ask everybody. If you had to pick a team to be on, so Team Sabers, Team Sirens, or Team Drama Club, what team would you be on and why?
They're all assholes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't want to choose.
You just realized?
Okay, someone's got a gun to your head, and they're like, get him one of these.
There's like one good human being in like the entire
I'd
show.
probably choose the drama club just because like some of them aren't like complete assholes. But like they're still yikes.
Big yikes.
Big yikes.
Yikes forever. I'd go with Drama Club because I'm as far from being a jock and I'm quite a distance from being a cheerleader as well.
Yes.
Hey, you never know.
You're pretty close, buddy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would have looked great as a cheerleader when I was younger, but
Probably.
Ju-
Probably
ju-
still now.
Girl.
Nah, I haven't got the legs for it anymore.
Get you in some knee socks and we can fix that.
Oh my.
Hello. Oh my.
Well, if you're offering.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'd go with Team Siren because, you know, being around lovely ladies, it doesn't sound bad to me.
I knew you were gonna say that, man.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Mag, they're robots. They're robots, Mag.
I don't know about that, Silk. I'm not sure. I used to. I would have been able to rock a skirt many years ago, but just not anymore.
I can rock a kilt. I got a couple of kilts.
I should have got a kilt while I was up in Edinburgh.
Yeah, picks for sure.
But yeah, Drama Club for me.
That's fair. That seems to be the general consensus. Even
I'm
some of
the
the
only
people
one
in
who
chat
wants to go
said
with the
that.
hot babes.
Wow.
God's sake.
Look at all these people with theater backgrounds.
I kind of just like how the
Identifying with
Hellraisers. That's what I did in high
I got
school.
no
I
theatre
have
background.
no theater background either.
Nope.
Surprisingly, I have a little theatre background. I went to like a musical theatre school when I was like a kid.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
I'm a-
I actually have dance background from when I was in like first grade, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. Yeah.
Hey,
There are
Peter.
some-
Summer when I
among
was
us.
9 years old, I went to Sesame Street Church Camp and we sang songs. So.
Got to see Big
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah, so I think when I was 10, I played the role of the mayor in the story of Hans Christian Andersen, but that's about it.
That's awesome, dude.
Hey.
I
Nice.
don't think I really did anything in school when it came to drama and whatnot. I was kind of the kid who just like sat in the back, like, okay, I am too shy to do that.
That
Oh,
guy
don't,
wrote
don't get me
Little
wrong. I
Mermaid.
wanted nothing to do with it, but I think it was just I was there and I needed somebody who was taller than the other kids to cut an imposing figure.
I was just there in
And,
the
and
back.
apparently, at the age of 9, that I could do that.
I
Wow.
was just there in the back of the class with all my rugby team and whatnot, and we basically were like, yeah, we don't want to do this.
Back to the question, though. I think I'm gonna go against the grain and pick the Sabers
Whoa.
because I mean we never see them play sports anyway. We just see them hanging out, and I can picture
I mean-
myself just hanging out, you know.
I can't be bothered filming
I
that, I'm not
mean-
gonna lie.
There's just like too
Like,
much like toxic
I don't know
masculinity
how
in
much. Yeah, I don't know how much athletic sense I need. It looks like I don't need anything. We just sit around and play on our phones and talk to each other, right?
We just talk
there you
shit
go.
about people all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, just talk shit. That's,
Yeah, you
that's
treat
what
the clique like their homies. Treat everyone else like shit. Easy.
I love it. Oh god. Okay. Good answers. Good answers. Moving on to the next question. This is for all as well, so chime in if you've got an answer. So first off, I want to talk about the dream sequence at the start of the episode. We touched on this in the last podcast, but essentially we see the dream. It starts off at the beginning of the episode, and then it transitions to Hannah's mum trying to make some sort of sense of it. But I want to know, what do you guys think the dream was trying to tell Hannah? Was there an actual message in that, or was it just a load of nonsense?
Well, obviously there's a message because this is a fucking series. Duh.
Idiot.
Good answer.
But, like,
Well picked
I
up
don't
on.
know. There was a hospital bed, like there was a rose, there was a fucking I don't know what any of that means. At first I thought it was Luna, but I was like, that doesn't make sense. I got nothing.
Something symbolism. Something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I think
Precisely,
it
all
means
of
that
that.
there's a big storm coming, hon.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about the lighthouse.
Oh.
Yeah,
on.
I got to say, as soon as I saw that lighthouse, I thought of Life is Strange.
Same.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people said that in the
There-
chat
there-
actually.
there are
from
two
you.
kinds of people.
There always seems to be a certain sort of inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Thinking about the lighthouse from Pokemon with the Dragonite.
That's exactly
Yeah,
where I
I'm-
got the inspiration from.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
right.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that no Pokemon have turned up in Invisible yet, and it's
Yeah,
quite
fucking
disappointing.
have.
And I'm expecting there to be Pokemon in the very next episode.
Hey, it's
Otherwise,
early
I'll
days.
quit.
Are you not paying attention? She literally had a Pikachu backpack.
Yes.
Hey.
But, what,
Hey.
but it's a backpack. It's not an actual Pokemon.
What do you think? You think she's just gonna be like, "Yo, Pikachu"?
I want to see real life Pokemon. Otherwise, I quit.
Oh yes, real life Pokemon. Run that by me one more time. The actual Pokemon that you see in real life.
Yes. I want a cameo from Detective Pikachu.
Oh wow.
This is what the dream symbolizes. This is what's coming in episode like 4.
You
Yes.
can
Detective
expect
Pikachu.
Pokemon in
Yes.
episode 3 confirmed. Spoilers, I'm sorry, but you had it
There are
first.
no stories
I don't-
invisible featuring Ryan
I
Reynolds.
don't actually know the first thing about Pokemon anyway.
Hey, Pinstripe, how's it going? Welcome.
It's
Maybe?
Chris Pinstripe.
What's her face? The one with the blue short hair. Is that her name? Her name is not Chloe. Her name is something else.
The cheerleader?
Yes.
Oh, her name is Amelia.
Amelia. What if she's the one from the dream? Because she has similar hair. That's all I got.
I mean, she was staring at
And
a
it-
lighthouse later in the episode, so maybe.
Yeah, and it
maybe.
like symbolizes like a connection with Amelia and perhaps the Shakespeare thing.
Which means that Amelia is Neon Moon.
So like, yeah, yes, yeah.
We solved it, guys. We're done.
I can't comment on that.
Okay, episode 3 is cancelled then.
Yeah, let's
Why-
right, everyone, let's go home. Come on.
Well done.
Did I just ruin everything? Oh no.
No, so it's two episodes and a podcast. Great series, everyone.
Hey, we did
Awesome.
well. We did good. No, I like that. I like that
Okay.
theory. It was well picked up on.
No.
Because yeah, she
Chuck
was.
this one in my resume.
She was looking at a lighthouse later on. So.
No, I've got to say the one thing that I took from the dream sequence is that it obviously means something, and what it means is that Hannah is really fucked up.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that was a pretty
That-
dark dream.
Yeah.
That's a
Hannah
technical
doesn't
thing.
have daddy issues.
Hey, I'm not
She
gonna
got
lie.
mommy
I have
issues.
fucked up
Oh my
dreams all the
God.
time, and I'm pretty fine. So like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Telling yourself that, sweetie.
Oh,
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Wow.
That was good.
That escalated quickly.
I know. Moving on to the next question. Thank you for your answers.
Did
this
everyone
is-
answer that question?
Did everybody who had an answer?
Everybody who wanted
I
to.
gave my theory last time, so I don't think it's
True.
working.
We did touch on it last time, to be fair. Yeah, fuck her mom for treating her as a patient rather than a daughter. Hell yeah. Alec knows what's up. This next question is for everybody again,
bitch.
so just chime in again if you've got an answer. So, what was your biggest takeaway from episode 2? Whether it be about your character in particular or the story in general. What stood out to you as a defining moment?
Fuck.
They're doing a play.
That's
Oh,
quite a
yeah.
defining moment. Oh, fuck.
All 3 asshole factions going to war pretty much by the looks of it.
Oh, they're team skiing up. Come on.
Hannah, gay F.
It's going to be a very strained production of when they do Romeo and Juliet and whatnot.
Oh god, yeah. Everyone just hates each other, so...
Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting.
I got a feeling there
I
might
can't
be like a prank called or something, or someone might try and disrupt it in some way or something,
Oh.
just to have a laugh at maybe one of the other groups.
So you don't think that they're actually gonna, take it seriously, they're just gonna fuck about kind of thing?
Yeah, I kind of feel like there's going to be some of them at least in one of the 2 of the groups that are going to be like, well, I don't like this fucking group. Let's just, throw flour on them, throw water on them during halfway through their production, their scene or whatnot.
Ooh, more pranks.
I've seen a shoujo anime or 2, and I would assume that at some point we're gonna have MC end up as Juliet.
Yeah,
Other girl-
I can kind of feel that, but I
The
don't know.
other girl is gonna get sick or die or
Or die. She just like drowned near the lighthouse. That was like
gonna
the
lose her
symbolism.
knees.
Guys. So
Guys.
Amelia, theory. Amelia drowns by the lighthouse, which is why there's a hospital bed in the lighthouse, and then Hannah takes over as Julie.
Oh snap!
Oh shit, boy.
Because Hannah
Oh,
actually has
snap.
secret
Scandal.
future powers.
Yo, this just got all supernatural.
And because Hannah's going through the lines with her, she just happens to know the lines. And no one else knows the lines. Oh no,
Maybe Hannah
Hannah.
murders him?
Oh no, Hannah.
Hannah,
Maybe she's
she's
just
gonna
like,
have her
"Fuck this
first
bitch."
kiss with a boy
You
she's
should
never met.
fucking drown her. She's
Oh.
like, this is viral now.
Maybe that might happen during like the Romeo and Juliet thing because remember they both die. Maybe someone actually gets poisoned for real.
Okay,
Bro. Just like one of the drama people are like, I've had enough. And
Yeah.
just simple.
this
Hey,
is
Kyle.
real poison.
I reckon there's going to be a whole bunch of teenage shenanigans going.
And you have to moderate it
Yeah.
all, Kyle.
But it's okay because he's cool and relatable.
Yeah. I like Mr. Zimmerman. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had a
Everybody
teacher
does.
like
Zimri
him.
is cool.
He is so cool and so relatable.
Yeah, as far as Zimri goes, big fan.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He's
Did I
your
mention
friend,
he was
but also
relatable?
respect-
I'm so excited to see the Zaddy teacher.
Really relate to him. He's pretty cool.
So, what? You think he was relatable?
Nah, just cool.
I like
Cool,
to
though.
think he's relatable.
Oh, jeez.
I've had a teacher like him before. He's pretty chill.
Yeah? Oh, so you can relate.
I think everybody had that at least one cool teacher they remember.
I literally
Yeah.
didn't. Everyone was an asshole.
That is so
I had
sad.
a few cool teachers.
Yeah, I had a few cool teachers. Normally, they were the ones that were just covering a couple of classes for the crap teacher who was away at the time.
Oh, no, I had a-
yeah.
I had a
and then
good
they'd be going to be
IT and-
back to crap again.
I had a good IT and maths teacher. They were cool.
I don't even remember the name of the class. Like it was a bullshit class. Like it was like 6th grade, and the curriculum sucked, I guess. So they made up a class, and it had the
Well-
most obscure, like 2 random words put together, random name generator name.
He was a teacher who tried to teach sex ed back in my school. I can't remember who tried to do the
Yeah.
sex ed class back when I did. I was like, what teacher? Who was it? I knew it was one of my teachers.
Well, when I was at school, that class didn't exist.
Sex ed?
Oh,
Same, actually.
So just people just didn't know how to have sex.
Yeah. Didn't have a clue what we were doing.
I don't think sex ed really teaches.
It's
I don't
like,
think-
wait, what goes where?
Oh my
I
God.
just remember they've given us like plastic penises and like this is how you put a condom on. I was like, okay.
I never did that.
That
That sounds way more fun than my sex ed.
Wait a minute, so you don't have to do the handstand while you're... Oh.
I'm just glad they didn't give us
That video was very misleading.
My sex cled X. My sex
my
ed
gay
class.
ass learned nothing from sex ed. Yeah, they didn't teach much. Even when I was there, they didn't teach much with homosexual.
I literally went up to one of the teachers one time and I was like, hey, so like what about like lesbian sex? And she was like, I don't know.
We
was
don't
like,
talk about that
yeah.
here.
Okay.
This school is sponsored by Christianity.
Sin.
Well, I'm going to hell anyway, so I already know that.
Yeah, so.
Nice.
This is the Lord's house now.
Anyway, going back to the question about what we took away from the episode.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
Sorry to derail that derailment there.
Oh no, love it. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Yeah, I took away from the episode that I appear to be 66.66667% angry in that episode.
Yeah.
Two-thirds of my characters are angry people.
Yeah,
Why am I
Sean
so
was
angry?
pretty pissed, to be fair. But Mr.
Sean-
Park's pretty
Sean's
chill.
angry. Yeah, that's what I mean. Two-thirds of my characters are angry.
Oh, so you want to be 100% angry?
Ooh.
Well, you know, but
Mr.
it-
Park's
it-
gonna break.
it'd be nice. It'd be nice if one of the angry characters is also pretty chill sometimes as well. That way, I can be 50-50.
Ooh, I'll see what I
So-
can do, Rich.
Or maybe we can just kill off one of your characters. Then you'll be 50-50.
Oh.
Shit. You gotta
Damn.
kill off the angry one.
I gotta say, I was a big fan.
I want to hear prediction.
Or all the angry characters just turn into Hulks.
Oh, that'd work.
If you had to kill
I
off
could
one
do
of your
that.
characters, who would it be?
She's like,
Um,
well, I'm already planning on killing one off, so I can't really say.
No.
Uh-oh.
I would have to say I would have to say for sort of like for symmetry and balancing things out, I would probably get rid of Sean.
Rest in peace.
Oh,
my
damn,
guy.
really? Interesting. I mean, I
Well, the
suppose he's not very developed at the moment, so that's fair. So, yeah.
Well, it's not even that. It's that I mean, you know, beyond the Invisible series, I've been with the character of Principal Spector for a long time.
Fair.
So I don't want to get rid of him.
No.
And Mr. Park kind of reminds me of me. He seems pretty chill, and you know,
Kind of a
he's just trying to
pushover.
sort of like. I used to be like that.
Oh, okay.
And he's just. I think he's just like trying to get through life as smoothly as possible.
Yeah.
I want to know who all your guesses for the online guy is.
What if it's
Or
fucking
person.
someone? What if they're like just
We did that like all last episode.
I think
stop?
we did that as well, yeah.
We did.
you're
We
like-
did. I think Ali guessed Chase
The
and
cat.
I don't know who it
um,
is anymore.
Mr.
No,
Zimmerman?
I retract everything I said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you've
I
changed your
have
mind?
no idea now. I have no idea now.
Ah,
Wow.
okay.
I think
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have to keep in mind. He was in the gym, so he's in one of the 3 clicks.
He's definitely in the gym, yeah, for
But
sure.
okay, but what if
Or she.
theory? What if they're not like actually part of that? What if they're like stalking her and like they're
Whoa.
pretending?
Ooh.
that
And
they're,
maybe
like,
they set up all the 3 clicks to meet, and then like, oh, I see.
Oh, snap.
Maybe
And they're
he's
like,
the
what?
bad
They're
guy.
like,
Maybe it is
no, it's
Chase.
like him.
I like that.
That's a really far off. Like that's like a really plot twist kind of theory, but like just introducing that.
I kind of love that.
I think it's Principal Spector.
What if it's
Or
the
maybe
devil?
it's someone who
say
is
that.
cool and relatable.
She is
It would be angry Principal Spector creeping.
To confirm, it's definitely not a teacher. I'm not going in that direction. Just
Yeah.
Okay, okay. In that case, I'm going with my second choice. It's Hannah's mum.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean,
It's Mrs. Park.
I kind of want to say it might be in her head.
Oh.
You know, she might be chatting, but it's just all blank kind of thing.
It's
And
just
what's
all
on the
blank.
screen is just blank, and she just
Oh my god.
projecting it.
God, that would be so
I think
depressing.
it's Mochi.
She's talking to a
Oh, it
chatbot.
could be Mochi.
Mochi, yeah.
Okay, but like,
Mochi snuck himself a mobile phone, and that's how he replies. He's like, I'm gonna
Really
fuck with you now.
familiar,
girl."
That's very magical.
You do talk.
He can talk. We
Yeah,
can't forget
Not
about
really
this,
talk,
guys.
right? Not really talk, but like speak in brain, right?
I want it to be Tia. They're cute. Wait, I don't. Right, this ship needs to stop. I didn't plan for this ship. God damn it.
it's the most reasonable response because she's the most fucking chill and most inviting of people. But
Yeah, she's the only good character.
My
you
friend
know?
is a dick.
Well, she literally invited Hannah into the group, and she's like, "Hey, you guys, like, come on, you know," and like she
Compared to all
doesn't
the
treat
other
Hannah like
characters-
shit, unlike everyone else.
Compared to all
She's
the other
done the
characters,
only
she's
good
the less
act.
of the dicks.
The only
Yeah,
act of
exactly.
kindness.
You know, I've had a lot of people in the comments say they think it's Dylan, which is interesting. I'm like, huh, okay.
Like for me, Tia is the most reasonable choice, but I also don't think it's Tia because you would not ship yourself with the main character.
Yeah, I
That's
just
kind
feel
of-
weird
also
putting
kind
like
of
a lot of
obvious as
attention
well.
on me. Like, like that's why I'm not the protagonist this
Wait,
time.
you're telling me
like...
Tia plays Tia
Spoiler, jeez, Alex.
this whole time?
My character did. I might have to go back and clip that.
I mean, she is like she's the whole reason why Hannah like was in detention, kind of thing. So
True, because she brought the pain.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's Julian anymore.
you don't.
No, I've eliminated him.
For what
Nice.
reason? Was it the
He's
nose
doing
ring?
well with Chloe.
Yeah, he is obsessed with that girl.
You do like him some Chloe.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. Okay, shall we move on to specific questions for specific
One more.
characters? Oh yeah, go
I
ahead.
was assuming it might be Amelia, but she's such a bitch to Hannah, so I'm just not sure. Like, I literally don't know. That's my last comment on this question.
Well, she's a bitch, so I don't know. I think that was a good, like, closing statement. I like that. Someone needs to quote that. Okay.
I'm shipping Hannah with the entire Team Saber.
The entire
God.
cast.
Sabers. Yes,
Oh my.
all of them.
I'm not filming that. Just. I'm
In the
not,
pile.
I am not
Everybody
filming
get in
that.
the pile.
Goodness me.
Don't worry, Vince will
could,
take care of you.
Group hug.
You could Photoshop the heads onto that one meme picture, where it's the girl sitting in the couch, and she's surrounded by large men.
Dude,
Uh,
little bros.
Yeah, you want me to put my basketball on your court?
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Moving on.
You could
Sorry,
speak-
I was waiting for the double dribble joke.
Oh,
you
God.
could blink audibly.
Oh, Rich and Mag are like the worst combo for like gay jokes.
Well, we got Kyle here. He should be.
Oh god, yeah, that's like a triple whammy. Oh my goodness.
If there was a way to blink out loud.
In the background.
Oh god, right, okay, moving on to specific questions for specific characters. I'm gonna start with Ali first, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I worked. I was like, I'm down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we finally get to meet Hannah's mom this episode, and we get to hear Ali shouting at her, which was amazing, by the way. Right in this bit of dialogue for Hannah did feel quite out of character, comparing this to her usual timid nature. What do you think was the turning point for her to just completely lose it with her mom? And do you expect we'll see more of this kind of behaviour from Hannah in the future?
Jesus, okay. Oh, that's a loaded question. Okay. First of all, fuck Hannah's mom.
I love it.
Just like, I guess being constantly analyzed by someone who's supposed to be like there for you and care about you is like just ugh. And then talking to Neon online, like since she's been doing that, she's probably been working up like her independence and stuff like that, and being like, yo, you know what, Mom? Fuck you. I don't need this shit. I have friends, and I'm actually making friends. I don't need you anymore. Stop getting on my ass. And so he exploded.
Can I steal that line for the next episode, please?
And I feel like since she's talking to Neon, and like being her true self, you know, having a good time with she's coming more out of her shell, so she's gonna be more like, she's gonna speak her mind more now, you know, especially since she got in trouble for being there for doing nothing wrong. She's gonna be like, bitch, I didn't do anything.
She's like, oh, I'm a badass now. I'm in detention. Y'all can't say shit to me.
But she'd still do it in like the same like timid voice. She'd be like, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But, like, I don't think because she thinks she's a rebel, but more like she's frustrated that she's like in this situation. She's like, I didn't do anything. Like, stop accusing me of things. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I know.
I'm sniffing what you're scratching.
Oh god, easy Mac. Damn it.
So many levels of wrong.
What's that wrong? You never had like a little scratch and sniff action?
Oh my.
No.
Oh, okay.
That was a good answer, Ali. I like that. Especially like the bit where you're like, that was a good bit. It was good. But no, like that line that Ali did, you know, like shouting at her mom, like I listened to that so much and I was like, holy shit, like you can feel the anger and frustration here. It was so good.
Powerful.
I
Yeah.
wish it wasn't as rushed, you know? I was listening to it and I'm like, I wish I put more pauses between my words.
No, I thought it was like the perfect delivery, to be fair.
Wow.
I like it. I was like, I gotta use it for the trailer. I just got to.
Perfect delivery. Pizza Hut shows up 15 minutes early.
That
Or
is
in Tia's
literally
case, it
the
doesn't turn
equivalent.
up for like an hour near enough.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. That'll just trigger me.
Like, you gonna have to stop. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What have you done now, Ali?
Uh-oh.
What did I do?
Addy in trouble.
Ooh, girl.
Oh, girl. So, you always say, yeah, she does. She's amazing in every series that she's in. Can we just agree on that? Okay, good. Good.
I suppose.
Richard's like, okay.
I'm grudgingly accepting that Ali is pretty damn awesome.
Good.
Fucking, what's it? Dylan's joke? That was so stupid.
Dylan's joke.
When he's like,
Oh,
the whole
the one in the
asshole
bar.
I was like, this is not even funny. And then Hannah's
Oh,
like,
you
okay,
just say
I
that
almost
because you
laughed at
hate
that one.
Dylan.
No, it's such a stupid joke. Hannah was like, okay, I almost laughed at that one. And when I was recording that, I was like, that wasn't funny. I was like, it's like, really?
My
I have to
God.
record this? It's like, I gotta pretend that was funny.
Okay, but we gotta keep in mind the kind of jokes that Hannah likes, which are
Hannah.
two neutrons
Oh.
walk into a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dad jokes. I love it.
Hannah needs to work on her
You just
personality.
watch some stand-up.
This is true. Hannah doesn't
She
get out
doesn't
that
get out.
much.
Yeah. She's
Neither
gotta-
do I, but I'm pretty fucking funny. It's just all the swearing, to be honest.
She does do.
Swear words are
A lot of
funny.
swear. So I want to highlight something that might have been missed because it was like a 3-second shot. At the end of the episode, you see that Hannah has actually put in the bin the thought journal and the pills that she is using for some sort of thing that we won't go into yet. So that will definitely
Schizophrenia.
that will
She's just like
definitely
imagining.
we'll see like a personality shift, maybe, who knows. So we'll see.
Maybe the person at the other end of the computer is a
Great.
personality.
And
So
off the
that's why
rails.
she's exploding. That's why she's like, okay, because she hasn't been taking her pills.
Mm-hmm.
Because she lied about it in the beginning.
Girl.
Maybe she has this sociopath personality that wants to get out.
But like, what if she was
Maybe.
taking pills for like schizophrenia or something, and she's just talking to herself, and Neon actually?
Yeah,
has
that's what I mean. She might have
maybe.
multiple personality.
That's
disorder
not gonna
kind of thing.
happen. But like, that's just a kick-off theory.
I like the theories. Like keep
Maybe
them
she's
coming.
talking to herself from an alternate dimension.
Like,
Ooh.
Maybe she's
Like
talking to herself, but she
three-fourths-
doesn't remember talking to herself, kind of thing. It's just like
Right.
she leaves messages, but she doesn't remember.
that's so
Making them.
sad. All
She's
these
just
like
typing to herself.
3/4 of my theories like aren't actually serious, but they're just fun to think about.
If you like that.
I like it. No, good. Okay, I will move on to the next question. This one is going to be for Mag, my buddy Mag. Oh god. So,
Yeah, what's it like to be on the spotlight?
yeah, Mr.
I'm always on the
Popular,
spotlight in court.
Mr. Golden Balls, basketballs.
Well, they're not blue balls, I can tell you that.
Wow. Okay, on to the question. Okay, so Vince had a bit of a, let's say, emotional roller coaster episode. So first he sees the gym that he loves getting completely trashed, but then he does get the lead as Romeo in the school's winter play. So as we see in detention, Vince is less than enthusiastic to cooperate with the rest of the cliques. And he butts head with Chris Captures specifically a lot. Do you think he'll be able to keep this type of behaviour up? And how do you think he'll act throughout the rest of this detention?
I got a feeling he's knowing his kind of angry, moody personality and being very me kind of vibe from him. I've got a feeling he's not going to be that cooperative. Yeah, I can't speak. Cooperative. There we go.
Oh, really? So you don't think he's going to take the role of Romeo very seriously?
I think he might do in the end. Maybe once he starts getting into it, but I think at the start he's going to be quite distant and maybe not work that hard on it. And then maybe over time he might start. If he starts to, he might start to enjoy it. Maybe because the spotlight is going to be on him, and he knows the spotlight's going to be on him. Then he might go, okay, I might try this because it's all about me in this kind of role because he's one of the main roles. So maybe he might start, but I got a feeling at the start he's going to be a bit kind of a dick still.
Yeah,
I got a feeling.
That's pretty much fair. I mean, he was kind of trying to pursue Amelia a little bit as well. So I think that kind of motivation for like maybe a possible romance.
Make her jealous kind of thing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he likes making Chloe jealous as well, for sure. So
that might be another motivation. It's like, okay, it's on me, but I get to also drive this person crazy that seems to might have a thing for me kind of thing. Might bring out his more malicious side in that kind of way. I'm not quite sure.
do you think that if Vince excels in, a subject that Chris seems to, really pride himself on, do you think maybe that will in turn piss Chris off and then Vince will get some sort of satisfaction from that?
Yeah, I've got a feeling that it's not going to be it's going to be on him, but if he can piss people off at the same time, that's kind of like a real bonus for him kind of thing, because they can get that kind of satisfaction. Is like, okay, you wanted this, but I get this instead kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm totally with you there. That's cool.
You're much more calm when you answer questions.
Who, Mag?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, the only time he's like,
I get so emotionally invested. I can't.
I guess I've always been that kind of collected. I always try to. My brain's always going through like, what can I say? How was it? How can I word this kind of thing? So I guess that's the reason I'm always kind of a cool character when it comes to that.
Just
I'm very
another
much
day
a
in the courtroom.
flow of consciousness person.
Plus, keeping your cool in court is definitely a skill I've learned over time.
He's also relatable.
and cool.
I have a question.
I'm not cool.
What is Hannah's username?
Oh,
Maybe Easy
Invisible
Mac could...
Girl.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, fucking
there's
duh.
me very
Why?
angry.
Okay, yeah, duh. I should know this. I knew that. I just forgot. Okay.
Okay, I forgive you.
But she's not edgy like Neon. Like she's not got like an underscore or anything. She's just invisible girl, and it's like,
I don't like underscores. Is that like an unpopular
neither.
opinion?
yeah, I
No.
don't,
like
them.
them.
The only reason I use an underscore is because I couldn't. Because actually, at the time when I was making my username for Detective Magnotta, there was actually someone who had it full worded, you know, without the underscore. I was like, shit.
Oh no way.
I
A
don't
lot of
know if
things,
that
Those
goes
is
uh,
really comfortable.
A lot of
I don't
things, like the chat programs, they don't really let you use spaces.
No.
See, but I would rather use a hyphen than an underscore.
Oh.
You know, it just feels better to me. I don't know why.
Hot
I
take.
think I might see if that person who took, you know, Detective Magnotta's one long thing might be gone now, and I can maybe pinch it.
Maybe you should have a look, Mag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm with Ali on the on the underscore thing. I prefer I prefer the hyphen to the underscore because you can just press one
It just
button.
looks better too. It just
Yeah,
looks
the
better.
underscore I gotta hold down shift and
The
press the
underscore
hyphen
just
button
makes
anyway.
me feel like there's empty space, you know? Because it's like at the bottom, and then you have all this empty space above it, whereas a hyphen, it like splits it and it's fine. It's like in the middle.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
talking about like contestant trying to get your name, detective, but
Yeah.
like I got a little bit of competition too with like Kraft macaroni and cheese. Like,
That's a bit of competition there.
they're really giving it to me.
It's going off in the chat.
Sorry, I had to do that. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be a butt.
Ali's just triggered now. God damn it. Stop that. Yeah, cool. No, that's a really good, really good, insightful answer, Mag. And yes, I agree. Underscores can suck a big one.
Oh yeah, because of the username. I was like, how did we get to this?
Wait, how did we get to
Forever. Oh god.
Oh god, I love it. Right, my next question is for the newcomer, Mr. Zimri, Kyle Richardson Nicol. Oh, hyphenated
Hey.
surname actually. Damn, that was kind of relevant and on
Damn
topic.
right. Because I'm a fancy bit.
You are a fancy bitch. Alright, Kyle, are you ready for your
Very
question? Okay, so in episode
Yeah, fire
2,
away.
we get to meet a brand new character, Mr. Zimri, who was very positively received, by the way. Someone has even taken photos of his derriere, let's say, on their phone. Names will not be revealed unless they want to say in the chat. But yeah, Kyle did an amazing job with Mr. Zimri. So just want to highlight maybe something that we might have forgotten in episode 1. We do see that he actually does live in his truck, and he references in episode 2 that, in air quotes, watched it all walk out the door. Stop air quotes. So what do you think that means, and why do you think his friendship with Hannah will be so important for them both going forward?
Well, I feel like he had like success like in his career, either in some sort of performing art, and he was like a bit of a gambler, and he gambled that away. I feel like he had maybe like a wife or a family, and that kind of tore, that his addictions and the darkness within him kind of made that divide happen. And I also feel like that for both of them, like Hannah and Mr. Zimri, they're both in a very dark, lonely place. So them being together is like that little bit of a light going on that they both need and gravitate towards.
Yeah. It's kind of like, hey, you're going for a shit time, I'm going for a shit time, let's do it together kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Zimri had a gambling problem, and the bailiffs came up and worked all this shit out.
Like, you ain't got no money, you're gonna eat your shit
We're
out
gonna
of here.
take all your shit.
Ooh.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
I mean, well picked up on, because he was wearing a ring on his finger. I wasn't sure if people would see that, but yeah, he did have, a wife, so that was, well picked up on. Yeah, I like it, like the answer. Anybody else want to chime in on this question at all? Any theories about Mr. Zimri?
A little bit off topic. Is Tilly mewing in the background?
She
again?
certainly is, yeah, she's trying to get in the door. God damn it.
I was like, I hear it.
I think Mr. Zimri was married and had at least one child. And the mother took custody of the child and left. And then he had to move into his car.
Oh.
Mm.
With the kids.
You could
She
say
took
that
me
she
to
didn't
court
want.
and took everything.
Yeah, this is what I feel.
I think that he didn't look out below. He watched it all go right out the window. Tried to hold on, but he didn't even know that he wasted it all.
Just yeeted all his stuff out the window of his house and was like, take it.
Oh my god.
I feel like Mr. Zimri didn't want no scrubs.
I don't want no scrubs. Getting
if you know what I'm saying.
He just seems like a really blasé kind of dude. Like I've kind of lost
The fuck does
everything.
that
I
word
don't
mean?
really give a shit. Like, yeah, just like kind of laid back. Like I don't really
Blasé?
care. Yeah, have you
Which-
ever heard of that
I've
word before?
never heard that word.
Blasé.
How do I
Blasé.
spell that?
Blasé.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never had to spell it before.
It's just a thing, okay?
Blasé, uninterested because of frequent exposure or indulgence.
There you go.
All right.
Maybe it's an English thing?
You
Maybe.
learned a word.
It looks like it has like a hyphen on it, so I think it's like
Oh,
French
a
or
big
some
fan.
It is
Big fan of the
French.
hyphens.
We love hyphens here.
shit. Probably French, from the past principle of Blaser to Chloe, from French dialectical.
Wow.
So yeah, it's French. I was
Yeah.
right.
I learned
That
that
was
thing
a
today.
word.
What?
I learned a word.
Yeah,
You learned a word.
we learned.
See, this podcast is educational as well.
Educational.
I know. And knowing is half the battle.
Okay,
man.
cool. So,
My hand is an artist.
oh my neck. We've got another question here for. Oh, this one's for Rich.
No, it's not.
I mean, you could
I-
let
I-
somebody
I-
else answer it, I guess, if you
I
want.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even sure what we're doing here.
Do you know
Hello.
who you are?
Questionable.
Your
Depends what
name
day of the week it
is
is.
Rich.
Becoming senile like me.
What manga is that?
What are you talking about?
Oh, your picture.
one? No,
It's-
the episode is playing in the manga on Neon's desk.
Oh, that's Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I thought
I
it was
think-
familiar.
That's edgy.
Love it.
Wasn't it Yuri on Ice earlier?
Yeah, it was, yeah. He likes his manga, what can I say?
Wow.
Likes his hentai.
Whoa.
Or
Whoa.
tentacles.
Or tentai, I mean, whatever, yeah, whatever you want.
Sure.
I don't judge.
Fun
You
Yumi
enjoy
on
it where
them.
you can, as long as it's legal.
Alright. So,
So-
rich voices.
So following on from Tentai, Rich, what's your favourite Tentai? No, I'm just kidding. So this is
Gotta say,
about.
not a big fan.
I know you play 3 characters, but I couldn't be asked doing 3 questions, so this is just one. For Principal Spector, because he's like the biggest role in this episode. So, although we saw him briefly in episode 1, we welcomed another new voice in episode 2, Principal Spector. And it's established that he is so he's the new principal. He's trying to fill in, for the previous principal's, shoes, I suppose. So how do you feel that he's doing in his new job, and do you feel like he will be conflicted by giving his daughter detention with the rest of them?
I think he's doing absolutely fantastically well because he's awesome. I think the reason he replaced the previous principal is because he murdered the previous principal, chopped up the body, and threw the parts in the incinerator.
Tub of acid.
And yeah, acid works as well, but I prefer the incinerator thing because I love the smell of burning
flesh.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely,
But anyway, sorry, what was the question? I think I think it's not possible to say whether he's actually doing a good job. I think he's as a new member of staff in an authority position, just like in any job, he's doing what he can to both do well and to leave his mark. And to,
I mean, they literally vandalized his gym, so I don't blame him.
Yeah.
For being mad.
So yeah, obviously because of the vandalizing and stuff, he's a very angry man.
Yeah.
As what was he conflicted by giving his daughter detention? Yes, probably, although he didn't vocalize that as such. You know, I mean,
he doesn't want to play favorites.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, whether you're conflicted about it or not, he knows that he's got to do his job. So if that means, you know, punishing a family member, then so be it. He wouldn't have got, you know, he's obviously gone into the job knowing that his daughter's a student there. So if his daughter behaves like an idiot, does anything wrong, then she gets punished the same way as anyone else would. So conflicted, yes, but he does his job.
Yeah, I would
to me, he's from what I've seen, his responses to everything that has gone on so far have been quite natural. To how you would expect a headmaster or a principal to react to somebody seeing a large part of the building get vandalized for whatever the reason may be.
Yeah,
it's like, you've fucked up this gym. That's not a good thing. I'm gonna shout at the lot of you just because you're there, because it's pissed me off.
yeah.
And I'm an angry man.
I think it's a nice contrast from the first episode because Principal Spector was really underestimated by, like, say, the likes of Chris, who said, like, can't remember the line exactly, but he basically says, like, he has no idea what's going on in his own school because he's brand new. And then in the next episode, he's, like, laying down the law, and it's just like, yeah, you totally underestimated this principal, and you need to watch yourself from now on, guys. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, all I'd say is never underestimate a man who may or may not be rocking a six-pack
and is a murderer.
That suit, and who may or may not have murdered and disposed of the body of the previous principal.
I think it's Chelsea.
The who?
What, Chelsea was the previous principal?
The murderer. Okay, go on.
Just because she like doesn't seem very mean.
Is it because she's quite diplomatic?
Yes. That's all.
That is all.
And to finish up, I don't think he's trying to fill the previous principal's shoes because he threw them in the incinerator as well.
Well, he threw them to the previous principal in the incinerator. Maybe he kept their shoes. And he like wears them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
No thanks.
Maybe all of his clothes too.
It's like a power move. He just like wears his shoes around.
Wears his
I'm one
entire
of these kind
wardrobe.
of people who has a problem with wearing other people's clothes. You know, I don't know why. It's just one of those things I don't feel comfortable with.
And like all the students are like, hey, aren't those like the last principal's
I'm.
shoes?
No, we just went to the same store.
Are you wearing the same underwear too?
Why don't you find out?
Oh.
Close
I dare you.
for the whole time.
Oh, Kyle,
Those were
what
words.
was that?
You're asking too many questions, kid.
Oh, it keeps cutting out.
Too many
If
questions.
you ask too many questions, you get murdered too. So,
You get incinerated.
yeah.
Oh.
Or if you're particularly
Yeah,
annoying,
that's how
before
you-
you get incinerated, you get burnt piece by piece using a Bunsen burner.
Nice.
So maybe
I
I
remember
should
burning
like murder Sean, then get Principal Spector to murder him.
Death by 1,000 Bunsen
Yes.
burners.
It will be like it'll
Should
it'll
dream
be
come
like
true?
it'll it'll be like I've partly died inside.
Yeah, but you died, but then
Outside
you were
too.
reborn. Maybe. Whoa.
Victor?
I have a crush on the boy with the rose gold hair. Why is the name blanking? Oh, Julian.
Oh, that's pink hair. That's not.
You don't want to.
rose
You don't want to have a
gold.
crush on Julian.
Rose gold is not pink, bitch.
No,
Kyle, what are
He's
you?
it's
The
not.
other Kyle.
It's not
Kyle,
that big of
what
a
are you
deal.
saying? It is to me.
All right. I
I
can't.
thought
I can't
rose,
argue with that.
rose and gold are just two separate colors.
Yeah, they're not the same. They're not the
No, but
same
rose
whatsoever.
gold.
That's pink.
Kyle, no, that's not the color. Rose gold, it's not pink.
Julian with an A.
I think it's just wind up alley day today. I think.
Ali's just so angry. Ali
Rose
called
gold
him.
is pink.
Ali's
probably a bit-
angrier than Principal Spector.
I know. Maybe I should have
Wait,
given
rose
the role
gold
to
is
Ali.
so
Give
pink.
Ali more angry lines.
Ali,
Just
can you deepen
not
your voice
saying-
and be Principal Spector instead?
Kyle,
of making
just-
far better than me.
Kyle, just
There
don't
you- there
use
you go, there
underscores
you
in the
go.
chat because you will send her over the edge, okay? Just please. Our ears are at stake, please.
Rose gold is so pink.
I
It is so incredibly pink.
It's kind of candy floss pink, I would say, kind of. Kind of
Yet
reminds me of
pink
candy
nonetheless.
floss.
I mean, he's cute. I'd do him.
I'll do him.
Yeah.
I'd give him a firm handshake.
Is that all?
Is that what
I, I'd slam dunk in him if you know what I
Oh,
mean.
for God's sake, man. Oh,
Maybe
God.
take him to a nice restaurant. Ask
we're
him
going
what's-
back to double dribble territory.
For God's sake.
Have you asked him what he does for a living?
He's a student.
There's more.
Oh, there's more.
There's so much more.
Oh, jeez.
There was going to be another comment, but I'm not going to say it now.
Okay. God damn it, where am I up to? Oh, here we go. A nice segue into the next question. This one's for Easy Mac.
Oh my
and
god,
it's
that's
about
me.
Julian
Oh my god, that's the character.
and his rose gold hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ow.
Oh, instant regret. Okay, so Easy Mac, Julian.
What? I can't hear anything.
Don't worry, Rich, we're still here.
I went,
You've done your
I went-
question. You don't need to hear anymore.
his
I
ears
went-
are ringing.
I went deaf because somebody screamed.
Battlefield out here.
You never know when you're gonna step on a mine.
Oh no.
Never know.
She's the landmine.
No one mention that color in the rest of the stream, please.
Alright. He will no longer mention the color of Julian's hair, rose gold, in the stream.
Uh-oh.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, I took my headphones off that time.
Yeah. We're learning now. We're learning. Oh, God.
Oh, what would you like to ask?
Okay. Sorry. Just needed a drink there. So,
Okay.
Julian. My notes are all over the goddamn place. So.
Same.
I was going to say, if you wanted me to read it, I've got the question in front of me.
Okay. Julian still remains the try-hard. You know, the try-hard romantic.
Does do that.
But you've got to admire his consistency with trying to get Chloe's attention. But, in your honest opinion, do you think he'll ever get the girl, or will something or someone get in the way?
Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm on the wrong page of the script.
I think
With the
he'll get the
script?
girl.
No, there's not a
girl. With the,
Where have I
I
been?
think I think he'll get
Sadly-
the girl if he manages to get his hands on the right drugs.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
creepy and weird.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't think he's gonna get the girl. I'm sorry.
I do.
I don't. I think, in his words, Chloe is on another level,
Mm.
and I just don't think it's gonna happen for him. I don't think he's gonna really. I don't know. Like, I hope he does. No, I don't.
Hashtag forever alone.
I don't know.
Do you think he'll meet
I think-
someone new, maybe?
Maybe. I think he'll have some good character growth and become a human.
That'd be a good
Right
start.
now, yeah. Right now he's a little.
Alien?
Yeah.
A little
I mean, what
green
kind of
creature?
person has rose gold hair anyway? Right?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
you could just feel Ali's emotion just seething, going,
Yeah.
amazing.
Ooh, look at those moves.
I hate Kyle.
Like-
He did this.
Wait, what?
You could say he's a bit of a.
Kyle, forever
A
loud. He
fuckboy
did this.
at the
Oh,
moment, you
right.
know?
I was like, wait, the Kyle in the call, the Kyle on
No,
the
the
screen,
other
or the
Kyle.
Kyle in the chat? There's 3 Kyles.
There's 3 Kyles. There were 2 Kyles.
Oh, God.
Oh, are you talking about a Kyle in your?
Yeah, the one on the, because he was on the screen as well, so it's like, there's too many Kyles, god damn it.
Yeah, that's my answer. I don't
He
think
did
he will get.
what?
I don't think he'll get the girl. I think he will develop as a human being, and maybe will be rewarded for such in some way or another. I don't think it'll be Chloe
Oh
though.
my.
I don't think it'll
Oh.
be Chloe though.
So you think he'll kind of outgrow, like, that whole, like, I'm gonna chase after every girl and just be like,
Yeah.
I'm just a bro.
He'll get more.
I'm just a bro.
I'm just a bro.
He's also getting a little broy too. Like he stood up for the idea that they would have the play in the gym.
He did, yeah. He was like,
Yeah,
come on,
like-
Vince, stop being an ass. I was like,
He did,
oh,
that is
come on,
exactly
Julian.
what he said.
Oh, he can't stop being an ass.
Yeah, I think he will be more likable in the future,
I
not just
have
a
an
pretty face
opinion.
with earring and a nose ring.
I'm glad you noticed that. Thank you.
Yeah.
For my hard work.
Yeah.
I think that he is going to like not be he's gonna like figure out who Chloe is and like who she really is and like what she's about in detention, and he might start to get over her and like try to move on, and then
Super
Chloe
true.
will be like, oh, he's not obsessed with me anymore, and then
Oh.
Like
she'll be like,
moving on
ooh,
kind of
I
thing.
kind of like this. It's like she'll like go after, she'll like start to like him, and then they'll like be a thing.
But he likes someone else now.
Oh.
But like the thing that Chloe is now chasing him has him like backstepping into his previous ways, even though he's trying to change.
Yeah, I can see it.
Whoa.
Oh my god, well, dude, that's like totally.
That is like far
Yeah.
out, man.
Super deep.
That sounded like the whoa of someone who's completely stoned.
Well,
Oh, dude, that's
Do you ever
like
get
totally.
ideas from these streams, and you're like, I'm gonna change
I'm gonna
this, or do you
steal
just
that. Yeah. No, actually, I've got everything set out already. But I
respect that.
I do like the theories, and I'm like, shit, I wish I would have thought of that. But I'm gonna stick to my guns and like, this is the story. No changing it now. Although I did change the ending idea because I was gonna have it streamlined to be like, no, this is the thing. But now, it's gonna have an interactive ending where Hannah gets to pick something. I stole the idea of Ali's series. Go check out.
She gets to pick between Angel and Devlee.
Wait.
Every rose has its thorns.
Funny.
So
I hope one ending is
cool.
the good, like, romantic comedy ending, and the other ending is Hannah goes batshit crazy and kills everyone.
Oh my god, imagine.
You have a secret ending where it's just literally going batshit crazy.
Okay, now you need like 3 different endings.
Fuck.
One of them is unlisted, and it's just like there's a gun on the desk, and if you click the gun in a specific frame, it takes you to the secret ending.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I'm so down for this. Just Hannah and Principal Spector just shooting up the school. Like, let's go. Let's do it. Everyone.
No,
gets
she doesn't
murdered.
like Mr. Zimmerman because like he's lost his shit. He's like, I don't got nothing to lose now.
Oh god, them two just like tag team.
Then we have a secret ending if there's like a mask somewhere. It's like we have the Corona ending.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The school play is canceled for social distancing.
No. Oh god. Cool. All right, that was a good answer. I like that. I've lost my notes again. Shit.
What was the question?
Don't worry, you answered it. You answered it perfectly.
Awesome.
You did it good.
Epic.
We already answered this question, so fuck. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here we go. This is a question for everybody, so feel free to just, whenever you've got an answer, just speak up. Is there any particular character or story arc that's been shown so far that has piqued your interest and you'd like to see a little bit more of?
Yes, I want to see the I want to see a friendship blossom between Hannah and Tia.
Oh, totally. That's obviously gonna happen. Like,
I want to see Chase. No, sorry, Dylan is his name, and the guy who like beats him up. I want to see more development on that.
Oh yeah, that's a good arc.
You stole what I wanted to say. God damn
I
it.
really like that one. I
think everybody was thinking that.
That's my favorite arc of like, besides Hannah, but like that's like, oh, I love that.
When will they cross the line? You just do it in the middle
Bro,
of the
he
school.
was literally like
I know.
0.5 inches away. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
When your bully turns into your daddy.
Oh my god, thank me, Daddy.
Oh no, I hate that.
When bullying
he's on the
turns
screen
into
right now, too.
BFM, question mark.
Beautiful. I want to see more, hopefully, Hannah ex theater club become friendship. You know?
Yes.
Like I hope she makes a couple more friends, and then like certain individual doesn't like that.
Oh.
I
Oh, so
wanna
maybe like
know-
Chase is like jealous or something?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you like outgrown, me and Luna, what the
Yeah.
hell? He comes back
What's-
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what happened
Well.
to Chase? He's just like gone.
Okay, so
He
like
was he was only there to hurt her feelings.
the backstory or like the IRL stuff with the voice actor, because he's voiced by the King Meeper. He's like moving at the moment, so that's like changed my story a little bit because I needed his voice for episode 3, but he's not gonna be available. So I'm like, shit, I have to like do something else. So
You wrote him out.
he's still a thing, and believe it or not, Luna comes back as well. In
hate
some way.
Never comes back.
In some way, I'll say.
It was a dead body.
So yeah, like those two come back, but like, oh man, I need that voice actor back. God damn it.
And it gets a package in the mail, and it's Luna's dead body. You're next.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I love that.
That's kind of actually a good thing. If she does get into a clique and she starts moving away from the guy that she's talking to on the internet, maybe he might get a little bit
Ooh,
Go a
bit
little bit
jealous.
psycho.
Crazy.
Neon's like
Yeah.
a crazy stalker. Damn.
He
Like,
starts leaving
also,
notes and
remember?
shit about.
He's not actually there. He's just fucking stalking her.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Mhm.
I noticed you didn't log in yesterday.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Block.
And he starts sending texts and messages to the others and whatnot, trying to stop them, kind of thing.
I sent you my eggplant emoji. Answer me.
You didn't reply to my dick pic. What do you think?
Oh god.
I want to know more about Amelia too. I don't know why.
Yeah, she's really. I think Dylan and Kyle, and then Amelia, and
I fucking hate Dylan. I don't know why. I just don't like him. He pisses me off. I want him dead. But I also want to see more of his story.
Is that your answer to everything? It's like, I don't like this.
just
Kill
kill
it.
the character. Yeah.
Make it alive.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm curious as to what makes Ali angrier: the fact that she wants Dylan dead, or the rose gold comment.
Probably the rose gold. It's too much.
What's likely to send Ali over the edge?
I think
I want to
anybody.
see.
We should explore that from a distance.
Yes. Where we don't have headphones on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just don't like Dylan.
I mean,
Yeah.
But
he's
I
not
like
the
his
most likable.
relationships.
Yeah, I feel that.
I want to see Mr. Zimri's like black and white cartoonified version of like his life going into shambles.
Ah.
He's like some famous basketball player or something, and then like he's got like shining teeth, and he's like walking around all happy, and like some hooded man with like a label on his face, being whatever like ruined him, be it like a drug or a gambling or this or that, or just human hubris at that, you know? Whatever it is, it's a hooded figure, and he like walks up to it, and he's like dealing with it. And you see like his wife crying and like running away with the child, and then he's like, "No." And then like cuts back to him like, "That's so Raven brain blast," and he's like,
Oh god.
then he just like starts drinking and smoking.
On Disney Channel, like, "Hi, I'm Mr. Zimri, and you're watching my life crumble to pieces."
Dude.
I kind of want
Yeah.
Easy Mac to write episode 3, not gonna lie.
It would be bad. It would be so bad.
We should just do it for the lols.
Like you called episode 2 Dreamstate, like
Oof, let's shake that one off then.
yeah.
Shake it off, shake it off.
Okay, so this next question is actually the closing question, the last one. Yeah. And it's for everybody as well, so by all means, let me know if you got an answer for this one. So, interesting closing question for everyone, and this is for any future predictions. If you want to answer in the chat as well, anyone in the chat can do. So, as we know, Hannah found Neon in a kind of time of need where she really had no one else to turn to. Do you think when she slowly starts to find herself that she'll even want to know who Neon is in the end?
Oh shit. I think she'll still want to know. She'll at least want some kind of closure if she wants to like not continue
Yeah.
with it.
Mm.
I think she'll want to know, but I don't think she will
Like-
ever find out who
No.
Neon is. I think Neon has basically played her from the start.
Damn.
Saw that she was
Vulnerable.
Dude, that's
Yeah, exactly.
fucked.
Yeah, that is.
saw that she was vulnerable and is basically fucking with her every step of the way.
I
Yeah.
can see it
Oh my
happening,
God,
though,
you're
and that makes it so
horrible.
much more sad.
To the point where something very, very drastic will happen, and that's why I'm pushing for the Hannah going absolutely mental at the end and killing everyone.
You're a bad person.
And the final scene is a camera zoomed in on a on a dripping bloody knife, and then it gradually zooms out, and it's Hannah holding the knife, and she's surrounded by the bodies of students and teachers.
In the corner.
I feel like if she does find out who Neon is, she'll be disappointed.
There's a broken computer screen.
Oh no!
Oh god.
I've got a feeling that she might slowly distance herself, kind of thing, as maybe she gets a click. That kind of thing happens, that she finds herself not relying on his support as much.
She just kind of like stops logging in because she just... Yeah.
But then something
like...
maybe on his end might snap and thinking, what are you doing? And as Rich was saying, maybe he is that kind of person that's very abusive and using kind of thing, and he goes a little bit wacko.
I'm gonna go the other way and say that she might use Neon to rant about the people that she's hanging out with in detention, being like, these guys are fucking crazy, or like they're so weird, like they're rude and shit like that. And she might like vent to Neon. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the good human being route. Because like as far as we know from the story so far, all she knows is that Neon was in the gymnasium, and she wants to find out who Neon is before Neon finds out who she is.
If she talked shit about them, then what if she was actually talking shit about them?
True.
So I think I'm gonna be the outlier. I'm gonna say that she will find out who Neon is, and that's gonna be like a problem. I
think she's gonna find out, but I think she's gonna be disappointed.
I think she's not gonna like who she finds.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
That she's not gonna like, but like kind of be awkward about it, because there's someone she wouldn't typically think would like her back, even though they've already said that. I know this is crazy, but me thinking you good girl like.
Oh god.
Those were the exact lines. How did you remember?
Got that photographic memory.